to know why nobody want to come here? It's because of y'all. Tell y'all the truth. Y'all are the most boring saints I've ever been around. Just gotta tell y'all this. If Bishop not gonna say it, I will tell y'all. Y'all are the most boring people I have ever been around in my life. I get dreadful every time it's time to worship with y'all, because y'all don't bring nothing to the table. I'm tired of bringing stuff to the table and none of y'all got nothing to bring. Because y'all worried about stuff that happened yesterday, wasting time. Y'all worried about stuff that don't even matter, wasting time. My new attitude is, if you're not going to come to church to worship, stay home. And I say this all the time. I don't need none of y'all. I love everyone in here. I love everyone. I don't need not any one of y'all in here. At all. Y'all don't do nothing for me, but look at me while I'm singing anyhow. Y'all are a bunch of boring, dead people. And I swear to God, I swear on everything I love. If it don't change, y'all not gonna see any benefit from the Lord. If y'all cannot worship with song. We're not even talking about listening to the word. We're talking about praise and worship. If y'all can't even listen to songs and be happy that someone's taking their time out to sing for y'all, and mind you, I don't get paid for this, so I really just sing to y'all for my benefits, and just for y'all to look real ugly and stupid. I'm tired of church for wasting my time, Mark.
We didn't have a choice. We was already doing for ourselves. Even with all the oppression, we were accomplishing things far greater than the black and blacks have done. They've done very little, except bring you the teaching, the belief, because that's all teachings is. I believe. We don't need to believe no more. We need to know. They in their own world. And you got to keep getting the drug so you can stay there. And you get upset and angry with anybody that disrupts your high. So here we are. I'm not here to hurt you. I am like the Jesus of your Bible. We're here to bring you life, and life more abundantly for real. What you can touch with your hand, what you can make with your hand. What you don't have to try to explain nothing. It's obvious, it's clear. You don't have to try to science nothing up. But when it's your imagination, you got to try to explain it. You got to try to paint a picture. Because it's not real. I don't have to tell you about a tree. I can actually show you a tree. That's reality. But you got to try to explain, oh, you got a tree. Oh, my tree can fly. You will never see that tree because trees don't fly. That's the difference between you and I. Your tree can do fantastical things and whatever. So it's hard to explain that it's real. But it's real though. But we never see your tree fly. You keep telling us about the God and the spirit world, but we never see no signs of it. And you get angry and upset because something wrong with us. No, something wrong with you. Because I can show you my tree. I don't have to try to explain nothing. It's obvious there. your tree can fly. Your tree don't have no roots. But it lives. They get upset with Angelsnupnup7 because I'm intimidating. I don't mean to be intimidating. It reminds me back in the 90s when Mike Tyson was fighting. And really after, I'm not into boxing, but I watch a little boxing because of Muhammad Ali. And I also like to watch Sugar Ray Leonard a little bit. Marvin Hagler, those guys. Joe Frazier, Ken Norton. After they stopped fighting, I really wasn't interested in watching no boxing at all. But then out of the woodworks come Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson started building his reputation, knock you out in 60 seconds. I remember being around people and they would buy that pay-per-view, HBO, whatever it was. Man, I got it. Y'all come on by. We're going to drink some beer, whatever. We're going to watch the fight. Before he could even plan to get together, Mike Tyson had already knocked the cat out. Folks was pissed. I didn't even get a chance to see nothing. Mike done knocked the cat out in a minute and 90 seconds or whatever. I'm like, damn. People happy about it, but they didn't get a chance to really see it because it was so fast. So, Mike Tyson was very intimidating. And folks now, they would talk about Muhammad Ali. But these guys didn't talk all that stuff when it came to Mike Tyson at all. That's how intimidated. I guess they thought they had a chance with Muhammad Ali and they would run their mouth. But I didn't hear folks talk about what they're going to do to Mike Tyson. It was a whole different ball game. I remember this one fight. I believe it was the Bruno fight. It was Mike Tyson. It's probably on YouTube. But Mike had a few fights. And I saw some of these guys, they didn't really want to mess with Mike. They was ready to give up before the fight started. Mike was just that intimidating. And Mike Tyson, outside the ring, smile, shake your hand. When you saw Mike Tyson get in the ring and he put on his game face, oh, it's on and popping. You could see guys sweating. They didn't really want to mess with Mike Tyson. Intimidating force. And you know, and that's Angelsnupnup7 in this genre. Folks don't really want to mess with me. If I come on a panel, if they see me, they want I'm somebody to be avoided. It's not that I'm big and bad. I'm not a tough guy. I'm too old to be tough. Too old to be tough. Move slow. Almost blind. I'm just playing around. I'm not the youthful guy that I used to. I remember on YouTube when I was a little bit younger, I would challenge some of these guys. You want to talk stuff? Let's have a boxing match. Let's rent a ring and we'll box it out. They wouldn't even accept the challenge. And I didn't know what I was up to because I'm still too old, really. Mess around. These young guys. But now I'm 60 years old. I'm not going to be getting in the ring and boxing nobody. Not doing that. The only ring I'm getting in is this one. And I intimidate these people. It's not my fault that you intimidate. You intimidated because you know what you're going up against. You intimidated because this is pure reality. And none of y'all imaginary beliefs, none of your weak ideologies is going to stand up to it. You already know that. They crying and whimpering before they even get in the ring. They don't want none of this. And I still carry what I was taught when I was in the Nation of Islam. In the Nation of Islam, I was taught to be fast-moving, quick-thinking, right down to the modern time. And the only way I'm not going to be that is because I become senile. You're not going to mess with me because not only does reality itself back me up, but I got a lot of experience. I was in the Nation of Islam. I had to learn how to defend those teachings. I was locked up. I had to learn how to defend myself. So I have a lot of experience when it comes to going back and forth, and you don't. I'm fast moving, quick thinking, right down to the modern time. And you too slow. And the ones that's supposed to be fast, damn sure not gonna come here. Only the flunkies who are too stupid to understand what they're dealing with when you come here. And they fail. If you notice, they don't come back. Because they humiliated themselves. They couldn't get nothing off here at all. I already know. I know your teachings. I know how you think. So I'm already ahead of you. You don't know nothing about me. That's what makes these people so damn dumb. You don't mess with somebody and you don't have no idea what they really about. But you upset. You talk about Elisha Muhammad. You will talk about the Moors. You talk about, I can talk about them all I want to. It's public. Anybody has the right to talk about these beliefs. They don't belong to you. You really don't even know what you believe in because when you come here, they can't even explain it. How many of these people come to this platform and cannot even explain what they believe? Well, you see, we only had one person. I believe he was a Hebrew Israelite. One person that came here and actually brought his belief to the platform and explained and did pretty well. But even he has not come back. These people don't want to come back because they know that what we're talking about is real. They don't want to give up their drugs. That's the problem. They don't want to give up their drug. It makes them feel good and gets them high. And that's your right. You can do that. But don't get angry because you're a drug addict and somebody talking about what drugs do to you. Don't get angry at people. Because the truth is crack kills, meth kills. These things that we hang on to, they have murdered us. You thought they were going to bring you to life, and you're still dead. You even teach about the dead, but you don't see yourself as being dead. What is one of the definitions of dead? Dead is being inactive. What do we know about a dead body? We think that a dead body is inactive. Woo! Oh man. A dead body is not inactive. How can you say that? Brother, it's dead. It is. A dead body is not inactive. It's going through the process of decomposition, breaking down, going back to nothing. It's dead as far as life is concerned, but it's still being active because that body is being broken down. So you still dead. You still living a dead existence. You think that you're alive, but what has been happening in this black community among us is this body is being broken down. And when the body is being broken down, it creates a stench. And it begins to smell, releases a bad odor when it's around others. And this is us. This is the black man and woman in America. This is the soul brothers and sisters in this country. The ones called Negro or Necra or the dead people. You thought these things was going to bring us to life, and they have failed. And you are living an illusion because you think that you're alive. What is a zombie? A zombie is that which is dead that seems to be alive. A zombie people. And that's the reality of it. And some of us believe in the supernatural part of it. You believe in zombies. You believe that the dead will be risen from the grave. You believe, but that's fantasy. We're talking about the reality of it. As a people, you're inactive. You don't move. You stay in one spot. You can't move unless somebody who is alive move you. If somebody alive don't move you, you just stay right here where you're at. And the people that you was depending on to move you, they did themselves. So why do you think you should not be shocked why you haven't moved nowhere, why you haven't gone nowhere? You haven't done nothing. You haven't made no progress since the end of the civil rights era. You're going back into the grave. You're going back into the cemetery. And you raise these people out the grave that you think can help you. Malcolm cannot help you. Elijah cannot help you. Marcus Garvey cannot help you. They're gone. And even if they was here, it's no guarantee they would progress, make us go further anyway. They failed during their time. So what make you think using that strategy is going to work in this time? But it makes no difference because you're dead. Laying right here.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing